So I'm often asked, like, what do I, my family laughs at me. They're like, I'm vegetarian. And like, I'm not really a super big fan of vegetables. So what do I eat? So, I mean, it's not that I don't like vegetables, just that, I don't know, honestly, when my mother would cook vegetables, she just thought it would be mush. And so I kind of hated it. So anyway, I got some, of course, some brown organic eggs. Let's see here. I used this time I got the cage-free brown eggs. I'm very intentional about what I get when I purchase. Now, those are just regular cinnamon raisin. Nothing fancy there. And then I made myself some coffee, and I'm going to, and you can see which ones I use. And I actually add in my coffee. So this is just a pitcher with some ice in it, and it's got some protein shake in it. So I like it's mainly because I tend to be trying to be kind of cheap. I just use these Equate. I like either the vanilla or the caramel. And then also in my coffee, it's kind of dark back here. We're gonna have good lights back in this hallway. Here we go. I put this in there. This is available at Kroger. I just put like a little, barely even the tip of a teaspoon in it. Now on my bread, you might have seen something spread. I'm trying this right here. I know it's upside down, but that's the way it is. This Nutso. It's got almonds, coconut, chocolate Brazil nuts, pecans. It's got fruit sweetener, macadamia, flax seeds, chia seeds, Celtic sea salt. It's supposed to be organic and kid-friendly, no palm oil, plant-based, blah, blah, blah. It was a little bit expensive. I think it was about $13 for a tiny little jar, so we'll see if I like it. Because normally I just have like organic peanut butter, which isn't that expensive. Even Walmart has a brand. That's usually what I use. And I'm also going to have, of course, organic banana. So that's what my breakfast is going to be. Oh, and my kids bought me this. It was like a, what do you call those Christmas things that you get? It's either with the 12 days of Christmas or whatever. I forget what you call them. Anyway, this was supposed to be like that, and it's this beautiful. And it is a whole collection of Roost teas. So today I'm having this little container, and it is ginger mint. I've got of course, my little, I googled my symptoms, turned out I just need to do a shopping glass, but I've got my little cage with the loose tea in there. I've got all kinds of beautiful little teapots and stuff that, especially, I don't know if you can see that one up there. It's a little elephant, and I got a beautiful one over there too. I don't know if you can see it, that blue and white one. Probably just need to be more ceremonial about it, right? It's just finding places in this house and in this kitchen. Because our last house that we were renting, the kitchen was huge. This house is actually almost twice the size, but the kitchen is a lot smaller. So, but you can see where mess it still kind of is. But look at our beautiful back deck out here. And it's so funny because when we came for the final inspection, there was just so much to see in the new house. And we were walking out here in the back deck, and my real estate agent said, "Look at your view." I hadn't even ever really looked. But you can see the rocket back there through the mountains. And then over here to the right, there's all these mountains out there. So we're in a townhouse community, and we're probably only one of like maybe 4 townhouses that has that view. So, and also the way the parking situation is, we have one of the best parking situations. So we've been really lucked out. So this is my studio. I call it Tommy's room. This is if my little brother had continued living, and if I had been able to bring him home, this would have been his room. So I decided to call it Tommy's room. And it's just kind of my studio. Oh, this is kind of interesting, I think. I got into a place where I started making generative art, and this is crooked. And so I created these 4 Buddha prints, and then I actually went to Walgreens and printed them out for 82 cents a piece, and they just look really, really good. And then framed them at a little frame I got from At Home. I think they were like $9 a piece. So that whole thing right there was less than $40, all 4 of those together, which isn't bad, you know. And this is Tommy's little shelf right here. This is his little shelf for me to remember him by. But anyway, so there's Pete Buttigieg, and I got it because it's Pete and I'm Pete. And then I don't drink, but I just thought that was such a beautiful, I think it's brandy. And my mother-in-law bought it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago because I love glass. I love blown glass. So anyway, some reason I just thought I would take you on a little tiny tour. I'll show you our messy living room just because, well, gosh, I should clean this up. But you have to remember, we just moved in not too long ago, but my whole idea was to literally put art from the top to the bottom. So you can see I've got a pretty good start of it, you know? And there's our sad little tree. I didn't know that, I was thinking that trees were bad this year because this is live. The trees were bad this year because of the hurricane. And then my mother-in-law, it's not too bad though. But then my mother-in-law got her tree from Home Depot, and it looked a lot better. I always just get mine from Lowe's. And then I'll show you, and here's kind of going up. And I plan on putting a lot more. I mean, I've got just about all the art I have up. I plan on putting a lot more. This turned out to be the cat corner. Teddy, one of our cats, likes to sleep on this chair right here. Maybe I'll add in a picture I took of him. And so every print that we have that's kind of cat related, I put back here. And Joe says that looks like Teddy right there. And I actually got that at a thrift store, signed and numbered. I think it was $5, already framed and all that kind of stuff. And I made that for Joe. It's supposed to be our 3 cats, Skittles and Max and Teddy. But anyway, just because we're dweebs. But this is on our upstairs landing, going up to the master. But this is probably what got me buying the house right here, was just this view right here, just like, coming down from upstairs. I thought, oh, this just feels so grand, feels so fancy, and I'm a little fancy, so I just need to clean up my house. So sorry my house is such a mess, but it is Christmas. I do work sometimes 6 days a week, and we just moved in. And so, anyway, thanks for watching. Here's Max. This is Max right here. Max is kind of heavily medicated because he's a bit nuts and he overgrooms. And he seems to, do much better if he has like a sweater or something on. So we have this cute little sweater. Max, are you my good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? But he is actually very sweet, but he tends to attack people and other cats if he's not on his meds. So he seems to be much, much happier. So anyway.